Prime Minister Narendra Modi has congratulated Tarique Rahman on leading the Bangladesh Nationalist Party to what he is describing as a decisive victory in Bangladesh's parliamentary elections. In a message he has just posted on X, our Prime Minister has said, "This victory reflects the trust of the people of Bangladesh in Tarique Rahman's leadership." In fact, Prime Minister Modi has added that India will continue to stand in support of a democratic, progressive and inclusive Bangladesh, and expressed his intent to work with the incoming leadership to strengthen bilateral ties. This message is diplomatically significant. It's come in quickly after Tarique Rahman has claimed victory on social media already. Saurabh Gupta tracking the latest for us at the moment. Saurabh, a message coming in from India, from the Prime Minister fairly quickly, even though official results have not been declared in the neighbourhood. Preliminary outcomes suggest that it is the BNP that will be leading the nation, and Prime Minister Modi says he's looking forward to working with the leadership in Bangladesh now.
Yes, that's right. In fact, the Prime Minister's tweet has just come in, and this is, of course, a congratulatory message to Tarique Rahman, who is set to become the Prime Minister of Bangladesh. And therefore, this is Prime Minister to Prime Minister conversation, even though he's not, officially taken over. But it's a foregone conclusion now that, of course, with the victory that the BNP has achieved under Tarique Rahman's leadership, and Tarique Rahman being the leader of the BNP, he will be the next Prime Minister of Bangladesh. Bangladesh will have a politically elected Prime Minister with a political mandate, and the message from Prime Minister Modi also is quite important in terms of the neighborhood. Remember, relations between India and Bangladesh haven't been great under the interim government, but there has been an effort to sort of work on it. There is a realization on both sides that India and Bangladesh are neighbors and they have to work together, and that is something that is in each other's interest. And therefore we see Prime Minister Modi's tweet also coming in. In fact, this is, of course, the office of Tarique Rahman. And, of course, here you see a lot of, posters of Begum Khaleda Zia, Tarique Rahman, And what the Prime Minister's message says is that this victory shows the trust of the people of Bangladesh in your leadership. India will continue to stand in support of a democratic, progressive and inclusive Bangladesh. I look forward to working with you to strengthen our multifaceted relations and advance our common development goals. So a fairly clear message. The Prime Minister of India making it clear that he wants to work with Tarique Rahman and advance the common development goals and multifaceted relations. And of course, also highlighting the fact that the people of Bangladesh trust Tarique Rahman's relationship, and India will continue to support a democratic, progressive and inclusive Bangladesh. Very important message from Prime Minister Narendra Modi pretty early in the day. In fact, to congratulate, but the election results have not yet been officially notified yet. But it is absolutely clear that it is going to be Tarique Rahman who will take over as the next Prime Minister of Bangladesh. What we've been given to understand is that within the next 3 or 4 days, probably by Monday, a new government should be in place in Bangladesh, and they won't delay it, they won't drag it beyond that, is what the press advisor to Chief Advisor Mohammad Yunus also said in an interview to NDTV. So this is going to move fast now. Things are going to move fast, and Tarique Rahman will have the mantle of leadership and the responsibility of taking Bangladesh forward and pulling it out of the turbulent times seen in the recent past. And of course, he can also count on support from neighbors like India. And of course, he has reiterated that he wants to have a relationship based on mutual understanding, trust.
In fact, this swift public outreach, Saurabh, it does signal the continuity in India's neighbourhood first approach, as you are highlighting. The focus also shifts on how New Delhi recalibrates engagement with a BNP-led dispensation. I just want to ask you, how is this message likely to be viewed in Dhaka? As routine diplomatic courtesy or something more than that, considering it's coming in from Prime Minister Modi and the neighbourhood?
But this is a routine diplomatic message, but India and Bangladesh have had a complicated relationship in the past few months. And there have been multiple layers added to it, and there have been political, internal political statements that have been made vis-a-vis India. And that is something that India wouldn't be looking at, because this is a purely diplomatic political message, I beg your pardon, the diplomatic congratulatory message that, of course, is being sent by the Prime Minister. Bangladesh's biggest neighbor is India, and that is something that's, irrespective of what's happened in the last few months, that relationship is age-old, and there is, of course, has to be continuity. And with the installation of a democratically elected government with a political mandate, it is, of course, basic courtesy for leaders to congratulate each other on political victories, and that's something that's happened. In fact, this is a basic political courtesy, a diplomatic courtesy, and that's exactly what Prime Minister Modi has done in sending this message. In fact, the messaging is also very clear, but again, very basic, that we work together for our common goals, we build on our multifaceted relationship, and your victory shows that the people of Bangladesh have trust in your leadership. There's nothing more to it, but it's a very strong message, it's a clear message, it's a political courtesy and a diplomatic message.